The framework of the transition to the green economy was adopted by the decree of the President of Kazakhstan in May 2013. The action plan for its implementation was adopted by the decision of the government. The framework lays the foundation for deep changes in the system in order to move the economy to a new formation by raising the living standards of the population of Kazakhstan and propelling the country into the third most developed countries in the world while minimizing the impact on the environment and degradation of natural resources. This is how the framework is described in the Strategy 2050. As usual, Kazakhstan's business publications touched upon the subject in the articles. Oil News reported that a special green economy law will appear in Kazakhstan by May 2015. The government of Kazakhstan is developing a green economy law, which will amend the existing codes and laws based on the green indicator accepted by the framework. The director of the Department on Renewable Energy Sources of the Ministry of Energy of Kazakhstan, Aynur Saspanova, reported. It is really difficult to say at what stage the green economy is on today. If we do not work over the issue every day, it will be very difficult to achieve any results. The report also noted that amendments will be made in one of the important parts with the help of the new law. It has to do with the energy expenditures and is called Energy Efficiency, Energy Conservation, Development of Green Economy. Under this law, we will be able to rectify the norms of existing laws that are still weak today and that do not work. According to Saspanova, the bill will be developed by May 2015. Its introduction to the lower house of parliament, Majlis, is planned at the same time. It is necessary to replace up to 60% of industrial equipment in Kazakhstan. It will allow to transfer to the green economy, Capital KZ reported. Kazakhstan needs up to 2 times as much heat per 1 square meter compared to European countries with the same climate, Vice Minister of National Economy Karabek Uskinbayev said. The need to implement the principles of the green economy in Kazakhstan becomes especially clear if we take into account that, in comparison with the developed European countries, energy efficiency in Kazakhstan is far behind on most key indicators. The replacement or modernization of 45 to 60% of industrial equipment is needed. Recent energy audits have revealed the potential of energy efficiency in the 15–40%, and to heat up the buildings in Kazakhstan we need up to 2 times as much heat per 1 square meter compared to European countries with the same climate. Uskinbayev then noted that a quarter of Kazakhstan's buildings required complete repair, and the efficiency of the existing boiler does not exceed 65 to 70%, while their modernization would allow to increase the efficiency up to 95 to 96%. In addition, according to various estimates, the loss for heating system while in transmission reaches 25 to 40%, while international experience suggests the possibility of bringing this figure down to 10%. Uskinbayev also reminded that Kazakhstan sets goals for increasing the share of alternative and renewable energy by 2050 to 50%, as well as to reduce energy intensity of GDP by 25% by 2020 compared to 2008. The role of regions in hosting the Expo 2017 was the theme of the second International Investment Forum on Green Economy hosted by the Akimat of South Kazakhstan region. The newspaper Cursive elaborated on it. During the forum, such questions as the framework of the country's transition to the green economy and the potential that South Kazakhstan area has were on the agenda. Almost 50% of energy consumed in our region is imported from outside. It is about 300 megawatts at peak times. We have been actively working in this direction the last 2 years. We have already started the implementation of 21 projects with a total capacity of 460 megawatts. Consumption from renewable sources will be about 50% in 2 years after the launch of all projects. However, even in the developed United States of America, less than 10% of electricity is produced from renewable energy sources. The managing director of the national company Expo 2017, Saltanat Rahimbekova, spoke about the main directions of the Expo and its significance for the country. The head of state said in his message that more than 100 billion tenge was allocated for business development. This is the way the business is motivated, increasing its potential, and it must be demonstrated primarily on Expo. The best products, the best service, the best goods. The state support exists. It is necessary for our business community to actively use the tools of support of the state. It is necessary for our business community to actively use the tools of support the state offers. Now it is possible to improve and upgrade businesses to meet the requirements. The Expo platform makes the highest demands on quality and pricing policy. Assistance from the state in support of these areas exists, and we must make the most out of it. The participants had the opportunity to find solutions to urgent problems together in the plenary session. Business meetings between Kazakhstan and foreign companies took place during the forum to promote investment cooperation and joint implementation of projects related to the green economy, including the tourism sector. Expo 2017 will be held in Astana under the theme Energy of the Future. The exhibition will highlight one of the most pressing issues of concern to the international community: alternative energy sources. The subject of the upcoming exhibition perfectly embodies the bright, concise logo of the Expo 2017. The petals, arranged asymmetrically, symbolize energy and perpetual motion. During the 3 months from June 10 to September 10, 2017, Expo 2017 will host about 100 participating countries and 10 international organizations. The participating countries will demonstrate achievements and prospects in the field of renewable energy sources and their advantages such as low operating costs and environmental friendliness on the worldwide specialized exhibition in 2017. For Kazakhstan, Expo 2017 will be a landmark event. There has been no international exhibition of this scale ever in the Central Asian region or in the CIS. Peugeot, Citroën and Allur Group will start a full-cycle production in Kazakhstan. As Forbes Kazakhstan reported, Saryarka Autoprom plant and the Ministry of Investments and Development signed a memorandum of understanding for the arrangement of a full-cycle production in Kazakhstan. A full-cycle production CKD with the implementation of industrial operations, welding, painting and assembly of vehicles will be organized in Kostanay on the capacity of the Saryarka Autoprom plant, which is part of the civil Allur Group. In the framework of the new cooperation, welding lines and assembly lines under non-frame cars will be installed at the plant. In addition, the painting line will be upgraded. Running the full-cycle production is planned for September 2016. Vice President of Peugeot Citroën commented on the event as follows. Sustainable development of the automotive market and the Kazakhstan national automotive industry confirm the confidence of PSA Peugeot Citroën Group in business prospects in the country. We can already speak about commercial success of Peugeot in Kazakhstan. However, to be closer to our customers and become a significant player in the market, we need to expand the scope of activities in the country. I'm confident that local production in Kazakhstan will contribute to profitable growth of PSA Peugeot Citroën Group in Kazakhstan and the CIS region. Agreements between Kazakhstan Timir Joly (KTZ) and Alstom on the purchase of 25% of shares by Alstom from KTZ in joint enterprises on locomotive production were signed. Alstom will become the majority shareholder of the company with a package of 50% after the completion of the necessary approval procedures. KTZ and Transmash Holding will own 25% of shares. The agreement will expand the scope of activities of EKZ, which is the only manufacturer of electric locomotives in Kazakhstan at the moment, and create a service center at its base. Thus, the functional reserves of the company will be greatly enhanced. Increasing the share value at EKZ, Alstom demonstrates confidence in the investment attractiveness. It contributes to the localization of new technologies and skills that not will only meet the needs of the country but also make it a regional center for electric services for the countries of the Eurasian Economic Union and the CIS, including Azerbaijan and Uzbekistan. By purchasing additional shares, Alstom confirms its commitment to the modernization of the railway industry, the dynamic transformation policies implemented in Kazakhstan. Almaty will become a Silicon Valley. An innovative cluster will be launched in the former southern capital. As Forbes Kazakhstan reported, Minister of Investment and Development Asset Isikashev, the southern capital should be the Tech Garden, or Garden of Technologies, and work on the principle according to which the US Silicon Valley works. Various support measures will be included in this innovation cluster, such as the tax relief for the manufacturing companies in the Free Economic Zone, PIT Alatau, and the same benefits for Almaty IT companies. Also, such tools as government orders, grants, and so on. We also look forward to arrival of the talented people from Iran, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and other countries to work here in high-tech field. Experts from Singapore and USA helped Kazakhstan government to develop this program for Almaty.